it's Mavis here from Fox there, and sorry if I sound like a robot. There's a fan here because it's Florida and it's like 97 degrees outside. Anyway, so I am doing a reaction to Jacksepticeyes Draw My Life. Now, he is one of my heroes as far as YouTube goes. So I've already watched his, Mark's, and PewDiePie's. I'm gonna do 2 separate videos for them too, but this one's gonna be the first one. So
I'm gonna go make some toast.
Okay.
Top of the morning to you laddies. My name is Jacksepticeye and I can't believe I'm lucky enough to be able to say that today the channel has hit 1 million subscribers. 1 million of all you beautiful people who have actually come to the channel now and thought that what I do is good enough to subscribe, and that is so awesome. Thank you guys so much. It's one of the most humbling things ever. But I don't want this milestone to be all about me. I don't want people to congratulate me at all. This is all on you guys. You are the ones who have done all this. You are the 1 million. I am just one guy. I'm not even subscribed to my own channel. You guys are that number. You guys are that figure. And you are not just a number to me. You are all individual, beautiful people. And I respect each and every one of you for coming by and watching my stuff every day and putting up with me and possibly going deaf in the process. Each and every one of you are absolutely amazing, and I literally could not do this without you. You are the ones who have made this channel what it is. You guys have worked even harder than I have, and we have reached this milestone together. This is all of your victory as much as it is mine, so please, everybody, congratulate each other and stop congratulating me. Thank you guys all again. Everybody high five each other, pat each other on the back, shake each other's hands, give each other hugs, and let's get into the main event. I decided to do a Draw My Life for 1 million because a lot of you guys asked for it, and a lot of you guys want to know more about me when I grow up, so let's get into it. First off, I just want to say that I think it's pretty ridiculous that I'm doing a Draw My Life because I am only 24. I have not lived a life yet. I have lived part of my life. So whatever happens in this, it's not the full story. It's just my life up until now. That's what they should rename these two. Draw My Life Up Until Now. Just like about everybody else, I was born in a hospital. Actually, I was born in a bospital because I was there. I was born a little fat baby boss on the 7th of February 1990, and I don't know what weight I was, what size I was, how much of a boss I actually was, because my mother actually didn't keep track of all that kind of stuff about me, which doesn't really make me sad, because I don't want to see how fat I was. I was born into a family of 6, making me the 7th member, and though I am 24, I am the youngest in my family. Just want to clarify, my sister is not fat. I put her in like that because I can't draw. Sorry. I have 2 brothers and I have 2 sisters, and the way you see them now is actually in order of age. And of course I have 2 parents because everybody has 2 parents. I was born like a normal person. Funnily enough, the sister born just before me actually turned out to be one of my best friends when I was growing up. We might have given each other a lot of shit and fought a lot, but I loved her. As with most young kids, I loved climbing trees. I loved climbing absolutely everything. I thought I was Spider-Man. I really wanted to be Spider-Man. I used to have a rope on the tree that I used to swing out of and almost break my neck every single day. But, I mean, I did have a 6-pack when I was like 10. I can't remember the specific age, but I think it was between 5 and 7 when I actually got into video games, and I absolutely loved them. But I was kind of sad because my brothers and sisters didn't really like playing them with me. But thankfully, I got some awesome friends when I was little who liked playing games with me, and that made me happy.
Yay!
The first gaming system I ever owned was the Nintendo Game Boy, the really big grey brick, the original one. And I used to have Pokemon on that, and that was awesome. I used to love playing that every single day, but it was Pokemon Blue. All you reds and yellows, get out of here. My mother actually surprised me with the game, and it came all the way from China. How awesome is that?
That's cool.
The next system I got to play on was the PlayStation 1, and that blew my goddamn mind when I was young. I think I got that when I was 7, and I had games like Final Fantasy 9 and Tomb Raider 2, and I couldn't get off of that. I used to sit down for hours at a time and just play that all day, and my parents kind of hated that. They wanted me to get outside and climb trees more, but screw it, I was away in Fantasyland. Of course, I had to get out of the house every day and go to school anyway, which made me a little sad bunny because all I wanted to do was sit at home playing games. School was boring. I just sat there thinking about games all day.
Aww.
Because I play games so much, I never really did that well in tests. I couldn't concentrate that much in school. I was always thinking about something else. And I was never a bad student. I never failed anything. But I wasn't exactly a great student either. Moving on up into the teen years when I had that super sexy, fashionable fringe. I also had a little bit of hair on my face. It wasn't great. It was like a little puberty beard. I ended up getting what every guy when he's 16 wants, a girlfriend. My parents decided it was time to move. We moved closer to my grandmother's house, which unfortunately happened to be out in the middle of absolutely nowhere. And I moved into a tiny actual wooden cabin out in the middle of nowhere, just surrounded by trees. And I had to say goodbye to all my friends. As it turns out, living in the middle of nowhere actually had its advantages when the YouTube thing came around. I could just shout as much as I wanted and nobody anywhere could hear me. And you guys know how loud I like to get. Anyway, I finished secondary school and I did well enough on my tests that I actually went on to college. I got the course that I wanted, which was actually music technology, because I really loved music at the time. I really wanted to be a musician and I thought that that was going to get me all the stuff that I ever wanted in life. I did meet a lot of very nice people when I was there, a lot of friends, but I was never very happy when I was there. Teachers would talk and talk and talk about all this wonderful stuff, but I wasn't listening. I was off in my own fantasy land, and because of that, I never really understood what was going on in the classes, so that made me even more sad. I was always thinking about games, thinking about what I was going to play when I got home, thinking about new games that were coming out, and games were really the only thing that I understood or made me happy. So eventually, after doing 2 years of something that I wasn't really enjoying, I decided to call it quits. I left college. I didn't fail any of my exams. I actually passed all my year 2 exams, but I decided not to go back for the final year because I wasn't learning anything that I enjoyed, and I really wasn't happy doing something like that.
Yeah.
It was during this transition period of confusion that me and my girlfriend broke up after 4 years, which just made me feel even more lost or more confused. Because I lived in the middle of nowhere, I got really, really lonely a lot of the time. There was nobody around to talk to, so I decided to go online to try and meet more people. And I went to a site called Interpals, where you can meet more people and try and talk to them. Now this is where things got real interesting, because I was browsing through it one day, and for some reason, this absolutely gorgeous Asian girl showed up on the screen.
Aww.
And I couldn't believe how pretty she was. That sounds like a cliche right now, but seriously, that is exactly what I thought. I sent her a message and we actually got talking. We talked a lot on Skype and through MSN Messenger, which seems ancient now, but we talked a lot almost every single night. And after a few weeks, we actually became boyfriend and girlfriend. After about 6 months talking through Skype and whatnot and video messaging each other and video calling each other over and over again, I decided to save up enough money to actually go to Korea and see her. And it was a really scary experience because I'd never traveled anywhere on my own ever before. And people kept saying that I was going to get catfished and that it was going to be a man who wanted to kill me or whatever. But thankfully it worked out all right and I had an absolute great time in Korea with her. I decided it was time to go back to college and I was absolutely determined to finish college this time, and I was going to get a degree and I was going to move to Korea, and my intention was actually to go teach English in Korea and live with my girlfriend over there. This is when YouTube started for me. I just got a gaming PC and I realized that I could actually record games and talk over them at the same time, and I started watching people on YouTube do it and I was absolutely amazed by it. It was something that looked so cool and I wanted to do it myself because I always felt like I had something to share with the world, but I actually started out, I wanted to do impressions of people on YouTube. I didn't even start out doing gaming at all. It didn't take long for the gaming side of things to get hold of me. I was watching other YouTubers do it, and their personalities really connected with me. I had finally seen more people who wanted to play games, who were really enthusiastic about it, and I said, hey, why don't I just make gaming videos? And then I can talk to people who like games as well, and I can build up a community. I uploaded my first few videos, and I got a couple of hundred views, a couple of hundred subscribers, and things just kind of started rolling from there. I wasn't getting anything extraordinary, but it was a start. Okay, now hold on to your asses, because this is where things get a little bit crazy. Somebody had sent me a message saying PewDiePie was having a shout-out contest, and I said, hey, you know what have I got to lose? I might as well just enter it. I can grow on my own, or this might help. I'll just enter it and see what happens. I might not win. And then I saw that there were hundreds and thousands of other applicants, and I said, yeah, this is never going to happen. I'd forgotten all about the shout-out contest, and I was sitting at home and I was reading the comments in some of my videos, and then all of a sudden my phone absolutely exploded. I got so many messages and I checked my subscriber count and it started to go up exponentially.
I have to stop it here. I only have 30 seconds left to end this video. Thank you guys so much for watching this. I'm gonna do